Hey buzz, welcome back to Madables and welcome back to the next reaction of Owl House. Owl House! Damn, I forgot to do it the last episode. I was too distracted to make sure I remember to wear the suit, so I hope everybody liked the suit. Very ostentatious suit, but I love it so much. Here's hoping that the rest of the future episodes only are Luce and Amity. If the rest of the show didn't include anybody else, I think I would be okay with it, so here's hoping that. Let's get into it. All right, how's it going? Check out this thing. Greatly appreciate it. Consider liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like any of my content whatsoever, I have lots of different kinds of content. All right, I have social media where I just repost. I try to repost. I'm not very good at it. I also have a Twitch where I stream twice a week. If you enjoy that stuff, I play horror games, RPGs. We talk about random shit. And then I have a Discord if you like any of that stuff. If you enjoy my content whatsoever, consider coming over, saying hi. All right, that's it. Okay, anyway, this is episode 17. We're almost done with the first season, right? Huh, crazy. Tesb.
You are talented. You
yes.
are a star. You may be hated so long as you are feared. Most important
Sick.
of all, you are a winner.
Does anyone else... Grudge be season. Grudge be. I was gonna say, does anyone else like wish that like... This is gonna get a little wild, all right? You may want to skip ahead here. Does anyone else wish that we had more people with more crazy features, like a third eye in the middle of your head, you know, or tail, or like spiky ears? You know what? I know there's some of them can be like modified. I know some people like modify their ears or their teeth or tongue, whatever it may be. But like that's the part that I'm excited. If we do get to aliens and we end up like, you know, some people are gonna sleep with aliens, and then we're gonna have some really crazy looking babies if we get that shit. That's the fun stuff, right? I want some diversity. You know, not just race diversity. I want everything. You know, I want some people to fly to work, like some fucking. That's my wing sound effect. Some people with fucking tails, you know. I want some crazy shit to happen. I think that'd be a really good time. So yeah, a nice start would be some people with the eye on their forehead. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, how would you link it to your other eye designs? How would the mascara work and all that? I mean, I guess it would work the same. It would just be you would use more of it. You know, I think it would be fun. I like looking at everybody's like design choices on how they want to style themselves and express themselves, and I think it's a really good time. I just want more. Extremely. Anyway, sorry.
There she goes, Captain of the Banshees, off to win another championship for Hexside. Why can't you be more like her?
Oh. Oh god, that's funny. That's funny. I wasn't expecting a relatable situation to be right there, you know what I mean? Oh god. That was good.
But will she risk it all by taking a chance on the deadly thorn bolt?
Ooh, a shiny cookie! Not food.
The council headquarters was built and paid for by... anyone? Willow?
The pixie dust taxes?
Woo, yeah, go Willow!
Impressive, Miss Park.
That was definitely not me in school. I was a really bad student, you know. So it sucks because like it's you know, the whole discussion with school and how it's just like it's not made for certain people. And I feel like a majority of us at this point, but like who the fuck were we to wake up at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to try to learn something at like 6:30, 7 a.m.? You can't get most of us out of bed before like 11 a.m. at this point, unless you have a job. But even then, some days you're like, ugh, you know what I mean? So like, props to people that were able to get through that, but I survived. I will say that. I survived. I ceased to get degrees, and that's all I really needed. You know, and then I'm not even using most of that shit anyway, because obviously now we do YouTube. As of all things, we throw the degree away and we just do what we were gonna do anyway.
I mean, obviously you're here, this is school, and you go here now with, me.
I've been talking for too long.
Amity, we need your help. Yes, I can help! With what, exactly? Basha?
Hold on a second. What is this audio? I don't remember ever hearing this thing. Let's go back just a pinch. I don't know when... Was it here?
We will find a way out of this. Amity! Oh, Luz, you're here! I mean, obviously you're here, this is school, and you go here.
I'm sorry, but this is like, I feel like, how do I word this properly? The sound it gives me is completely different than the vibe right now, because like, oh, how do I word this? We just got done playing through Deltarune, and like the music in that game was absolutely beautiful, and it made me feel things. And this, the like it's extremely memorable for a point that it seems like it's just like a little like, oh, cutesy little moment, you know what I mean? But like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna rant about it anymore. I'm sorry. I just wanted to appreciate this like random like intimate audio sound. All right, that's the best way I could describe that.
You're friends with her. Can you help us? The hard part is there's no reasoning with Basha. She only speaks in Grudge terms.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm not putting anything down.
Yeah, like usually the music is it's more like generic, and by generic I mean it matches the background, well, whatever's going on, and it kind of just encases the entire little bit, the story, whatever part that we're on. It fits, you know. It's like the glue in between the shots or the cuts and whatever you want. But this one in particular, it was those little like whale cries. I don't know what else to call them either, but like it made this feel different. And I know this is definitely overthinking, but like I want to say, especially since I picked this up after the Grom episode, that it shows how do I word this? It shows that there's going to be something more in depth with both of these characters. At least to me, that's what I get from it, is the fact that like the second they met up, there's this more like memorable sound started happening, you know? So I don't know if they're going to replay this song in the future in another memorable moment or whatever it may be, or if it's just a one-off. That's true too. But it's something I want to know, and I want to tell you guys so you guys know. All right? Because that's what we do here. All right. Anyway.
And here's when we took down Epiderm High in the semifinals. Oh, I was the youngest on the team.
She's so cute, though. Oh, she's so cute. I loved her, like, golden orange hair. All right? It was so shiny, and she was so happy, I think.
But I had what some call star power, a.k.a. this.
You just how much do you have in there?
My cheat box. I have all my best weapons in here. Smoke bombs, sockworms, mwah, you name it. I never lost a game with this bad boy.
Woohoo! Guess who found a special friend in the forest? It was me!
Oh, it's just every time he talks, there's a 50% chance that it could be about a dead thing. Or he could bring a dead thing. All right, so every time he goes to spit something up, it could definitely be dead. When he brings in, hey, I found a new friend in the forest, it could easily have been a corpse that he potentially could have made. I'm still happy that it's not, but I don't know anymore. There's no thought going on behind those eyes.
But your memory as well.
Oh no. Is that her, or is that somebody else?
Tell you what. I'll go with you peacefully to the Emperor.
Really?
If you beat her. So is that what she looked like? Dude, they're both sick. Those are some badass ladies right there. Oh, mate. Oh, all right. Oh, man. Those are some badass looking ladies, dude. All right. They got the confidence, they got the spunk, and they got some sick hair. Huge fan.
I love water.
And
we
gophers.
get to use you as target practice.
Jesus.
See you after school, losers.
Woohoo! Willow versus Basha!
Well, I didn't think the game revolved around kicking a hole through a tree and setting it on fire. So we have a little bit of studying to do, but I mean, all right. Okay. Will the question be, will Luce ask Ida, how do we do this? How do we beat her? And then she's going to learn about the box of tricks and doodads. And she's like, oh, can we use that? She's like, no, I need to use that to beat What was her name? Oh, the other witch lady. I can't remember right now. But so the main decision we need to make in this episode is who's that box go to help win. It's going to help to go to Luce to make sure they don't get bullied in school anymore, or is it going to stay with Ida so she doesn't actually have to go to this dude? All right, in simplified terms, all right? Okay.
It went disastrously wrong.
But you
My
won.
teammates got hurt, all because I had an idea of how things should be. I pushed them too far.
Oof.
We never played again after that day.
I mean, it looked like she just scraped her knee. I don't see what the problem is here. You know, I feel like people get injured all the time while playing sports. If you do a big play to get the win, like if I got a little like hurt, if I sprained my ankle or some shit like that, I'd be like, oh, sure, it's fine. You know, I didn't break my leg. But even then, some people break their legs to try to win regardless. You know, sometimes it's the intensity of the match. You know, I'm sure Biushka would break a limb to make sure she won her match. She got a lot of ego on that shit. So yeah, it happens. It just looked like she hurt her knee. Everything was intact. That's the big thing with it, right?
And a perfect target. Think fast! Think fast!
That's wild. This is what I'm talking about. The other girl got pushed over by the vine and she hurt her little knee. And sure, yeah, again, if you're delicate, you're delicate. I'm delicate as well, all right? But when you throw these flesh balls, which is not what I want to call them, and they knock over trees and explode, how the hell is there not more casualties in this to begin with? Maybe you want to win so you can just get this shit over so no one else gets injured.
Hooty, what side are you on?
I'm an unbiased participant, Hoot Hoot!
What the actual fuck was that? Are you kidding me?
Hoot Hoot!
Sick.
Point goes to Lilith. We're at a tie here, folks.
All right, my little lunchbox idea was not the case for this episode. I mean, she put a lot of emphasis on it, so I figured there would be a little bit more to do with it, but like, well, I mean, she still might use it here, but it's not what I thought it was. All right. It'd be what it be.
Time for one more play!
Just one little.
Well, this is about my timing. It is. But well, Luce didn't need it, but still, I was incorrect about the story.
Trick and the game will be mine.
You can't make this shit up. You can't. Oh god, that was fucking funny. Damn. That was fucking perfect. Jeez. I better get some extra love for that shit. That was a little fucking close. Oh god, I don't know if I'm proud or a little worried, to be honest. Oh.
Here. Tell him I put up a heck of a struggle.
I will be back for you. And next time, I won't be alone.
I'll be waiting.
Should we not have a house elsewhere? Also, ma'am, Lilith, you look beautiful, all right? With this delightful red tree background and your gothic attire. Huge fan of this, all right? Luce technically didn't use it for the game, but the fact that it came back was still kind of cute. And also, I think maybe we should relocate her house if she's going to keep coming back, especially with more people. So it will get worse at some point. We need to move. We can move.
Hello!
There's something on your shoe.
Like I'd fall for that.
Honestly, I kind of like the idea of this a little bit. Of course, like, we can't replicate this in real life, but I like the idea of, like, almost think of basketball, but if there was, like, a team of, like, 2 or 3 people that were against both teams that try to prevent people from scoring. You know, like a permanent defense, but you got to get a little bit more creative with it, you know what I mean? I think that'd be a good time. And I would want to be on that team that's against everybody. Are you telling me this is just how he learned this shit right now? This is crazy. Like, cause this is the heavy part of the show, is learning these glyphs and who the fuck made these and all that shit, right? In my opinion, that's what I'm really interested in, is the deep lore of this shit. So like, whenever we have a random ass episode like this, where, you know, it's not really like pushing us toward anything, we're just more relationship building, which is totally fine. But we still found a new spell. That's huge.
All is right in a hierarchy. Hey!
Good game, Willow.
I had so much fun playing you guys.
Cute. But she has a point. I think that's ridiculous, because I would just put my whole team into fighting that. If that bitch is always on the field, or if there's like a small chance if it's on the field, then sure, ignore it. But if it's always gonna be on the field somewhere hiding, no one's playing the other game. 100% agree with Luz here. That's ridiculous.
I think I hurt my leg, but I'll be okay.
Are you sure? I could help carry you if it really hurts.
I'm fine. Who's Amity?
And scoop.
Oh, cute.
Wow. Sports.
You said you had little dangly arms. Luz, are you fucking lying to the audience here? Because it is actually hard to pick up a person. It is not like a whoop and you're done. I guess maybe when you're younger, everybody's a little bit lighter and stuff like that. But whenever it's adults, you're not casually picking up people scoop anymore unless you're a giant individual. Okay? So I need to know what the fuck is going on with those arms.
Of course not. Keep cheering.
Cute. That was a very abrupt ending. Jesus Christ. Anyway, again, very cute episode. I think we got 2 episodes left until we're done with season 1, and then we'll see what happens with season 2. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to Madables for more reaction content. See ya.